Hey everybody, the Tice Man here, and yes, Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator, is officially a Smackdown superstar. Last night Smackdown, and this week, Monday Night Raw, CM Punk. Everybody wants CM Punk to would have came out there and blowed up on AEW. That was nothing. But you know what? That was CM Punk. We'll have another video about CM Punk. We here talking about the Viper, the Apex Predator, the man, the myth, the Legend Killer himself. He came up on Smackdown, land of Smackdown in the Smackdown Hotel. If you did not realize that, I like how The Rock, the phrases and sayings finally came and made SmackDown what it is. But a little bit of history of SmackDown. If you watched the Attitude Era back in the day, The Rock would say, "Hey, I'm gonna take you to the Smackdown hotel down the Jabroni Boulevard." And then we just got SmackDown, eventually. It always felt to me like that was The Rock show. But with the Apex Predator, the Viper, signing with SmackDown was just a no-brainer. Am I right, Steve? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Young. Yes. But for Randy Orton to sign with SmackDown, to take on the Bloodline, to take down Roman Reigns, take out Paul. I like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is so good, and this is going to be a great time to keep an eye on SmackDown. It's going to keep you with SmackDown, watching SmackDown. Now here is I love, and here I am fumbling over my words. I love the homage to because here, once again, I have watched so much wrestling. I have so much history of wrestling up in this poor crane who, let me be honest, hasn't had the best time of his life. It's went through some things as well. As Dutch Montella says, I've taken a couple of hits to the head. Half the time I can't remember what's going on. But the homage, or the legacy of Randy Orton and how they did and though it was Dave Bautista that this did this instead of Randy Orton. But back in the day when Evolution was a thing, for those who are not know, Triple H, the Cerebral Assassin at this time, was the leader of Evolution. And at one point, Dave Bautista had won the Royal Rumble. And Triple H gave Dave a choice, Raw or SmackDown. And Triple H wanted Dave to go to SmackDown so that Triple H wouldn't have to face Dave for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, and I like how Adam Pearce and the SmackDown General Manager, which I'm going to have to get used to his name. Don't worry, I'm going to start watching SmackDown. I can pay attention. I'm starting to actually watch Raw and SmackDown now because our boy CM Punk has returned, and I'm a CM Punk fan. I'm no longer just going to start watching premium live events. I'm actually going to watch the shows. Wow. Just think about how someone coming back gets someone back in the game. But back to the topic. Back to the topic. Stop going off topic. Dave Bautista was going to, he had both contracts in hand, throws on the SmackDown contract and signs his name to the Raw contract facing Triple H. Because here was the thing. He had the thumbs up, had the SmackDown contract in his hand, and then he put the thumbs down, and then he threw it down and signed the Raw contract. I like how they paid homage to that by giving Randy Orton two contracts. Where you going, SmackDown or Raw? I like how SmackDown's general manager said, look, I can give you the bloodline. I can give you what you want. And then Adam Pearce is like, hey, I can give you a world title shot next week, or after next week on Raw. The winner between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins, you'll be the number one contender, which is that's an appetizing and enticing opportunity. And Randy just wanted to hurt the Bloodline, and the Bloodline came out, and Paul Heyman's like, I'm going to make this decision. We the Bloodline is going to make the decision for you. And here comes Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Jeez. I understand that they're both twins, but it's kind of hard. Because you see Jay on Raw. That's good, because Jay's on Raw and Jimmy's on SmackDown. But when you see Jimmy come out there, it's like, why is Jey Uso out there? Isn't he a babyface? I was like, oh no, that's Jimmy. But they came out here to attack Randy. LA Knight came out to help Randy Orton. And then Randy chased Solo out, and he went to the back. And I guess, LA Knight chased Solo out to the back, and they had a little brawl in the back, I guess. Or they went to catering. Either one, LA Knight and Solo is still fighting in the back, or there's like, okay, we're behind the curtain, let's go get something to eat. And Solo's like, sure, let's go. I mean... because you didn't see them come back and keep brawling. So here, this is what happened. We're gonna make this up. So LA Knight and Solo are fighting. They're throwing their working punches. Is like, you hungry, man? Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go to catering. Okay, chase me in the back. We'll go to catering. And they're like, boom, 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 boom. Put past Paul Heyman. He never saw them again. So there's my ticket. LA Knight and Solo are in catering. After that, after the aftermath, Randy Orton throws the Raw contract to signs it, throw it on Jimmy, and now is a SmackDown superstar. And then he gives that general manager an RKO. Yes. Vintage Viper there, baby. I have to do that right. Vintage Viper, bye-bye. Anyway, let me know what you think. In the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.